Up next, for the Raptors, an impressive 6-1 start to the season. They expect to win every time they take the floor. Our tip-off just moments away. Thanks for tuning in. To the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Toronto, they slide down to the third spot, trying not to slide any further.
And checking out Detroit, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work it. Some kinks here early on.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The wing pair for him, Trent and Anunoby. Barnes out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Russell in at the 1. And for the Pistons, easy breezy out there with the closer. And it's Young, then it's Durant, and it's Walker in at the point guard. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Gaines. The 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. The pass to Trent. Rejected by Walker. Here is Gaines. Picked him clean. Fast break Toronto. Here's Russell. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Stewart with the screen on Russell. Pass to Stewart. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Walker. Down low. Poeltl. It's deflected. Now here's Durant. Defended by Trent. Here's Stewart. The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Clearly a foul.
Detroit shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here is Poeltl. Not a lot of room. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
A shot by Stewart with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Raptors are gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stewart with the steal. And Walker throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Deep 2 from Russell. And again, Toronto no up.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. And beginning to take charge of this game, this could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now Walker following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Passes it to Gaines. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And checking out the numbers for Easy Breezy. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Now, here's Trent. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Russell against Walker. There's the pick to the inside. Duren, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Raptors making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Outside, Russell. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Young outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Gaines. Knocks down the three ball. Gaines has got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Russell from long range. Duren pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Duren. Stewart against Barnes. And Duren slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here is Russell following the bucket by the Pistons. He gets it in there. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is tremendous concentration from D'Angelo Russell. Defense draped all over him, and he still makes it.
Now the pass to Stewart. Another 3 for Detroit.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Poked away, and the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game. What do you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg? Some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And the Pistons making a change here. Vincent's checked in. They get it back, and it's Barnes on the follow.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's Walker penetrating. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Got a piece of it. Stewart against Anunoby. Stolen. And it's Russell in the corner. He dishes it to Armstrong. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Walker. He had 25 points last game inside. And Detroit with another turnover here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Raptors third.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
And the Raptors call time here. Harden's checked in for Toronto.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Martin against Walker. Outside, Martin. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Walker. To the middle. Oh, here we go with Gaines. Nobody back.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Detroit, Armstrong passes to Barnes. Over Stewart. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here is Martin. Barnes outside. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 8 points.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Walker against Martin. Shot's good by Walker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Raptors trail by 9. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Phillips, he's checked in for the closer. And the Raptors also making a change. Coloco's checked in. It's Martin on the wing. That three off the mark. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Pistons leading by 9. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Washington.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And so here's Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Can they get it? Martin with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Martin against Walker. Stewart kicks to Walker. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Passes it to Phillips. Rebound by Armstrong. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Young's checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Last outing for Toronto. They won that game against the Grizzlies. Here's Stewart, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball. And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Outside Knight. To the paint. And it's Poeltl that time on the assist by Knight.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Now Vincent still without a basket. Young outside. And Poeltl sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Martin against Stewart. Back to Poeltl. Clock at 6. Over Vincent. With the second effort. And Poeltl lays it up and in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Vincent, covered by Martin. And then Young with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside, Martin. The pass to Windler. Back to Poeltl. From 7. Oh, that's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And now the Pistons fast break. Young taking his time here. And he converts the layup. And now a 12-point Piston lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Detroit up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Armstrong. Martin is out there with Pirtle, and it's Windler in at the 2. Vincent, the pass to Udo. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Feeds to Pirtle. It's rebounded by Udo.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Gaines kicks to Young. Pass to Gaines. Inside. Here's Blackman. To the left wing. Here's Udo. Another 3 for Detroit.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Detroit leading by 12. Here is Gaines. Passes it to Vincent for 3. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Windler, the pass to Martin. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. To the middle, Knight finds Pirtle. Got a hand on it. Now Gaines. 7 points in the game. Pass to Vincent. Good work defensively by Martin.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
He feeds it to Knight. The pass to Windler. And the Raptors miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Going inside, Vincent's shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Pirtle. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And Young kicks to Udo. Here is Gaines. He's covered by Armstrong. And Young now, top of the key. Young is double. Gaines the pass to Udo. Jacks up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Windler. Outside Martin. Outside Knight. Passes to Windler. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. At one point they led by 16. Vincent with it. Working on Martin. Udo gets the bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Raptors trail by 16. Outside Knight. Pass to Pirtle. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? It's going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Young inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Detroit. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we should do in life normally, right?
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. Great, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Walker's checked in for Gabe Vincent.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
From about 19 feet, the kick out to Young. To the inside, Pirtle with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And here's Trent. Outside, Russell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the
previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Free throw good, Russell.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Trent outside, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And Toronto making a change here. Coloco's checked in. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 17. Silva, the pass to Russell. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Young.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
First personal foul. Team second.
Walker against Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That's good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. Raptors trail by 19. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Russell on the money from 12 feet away. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, tremendous job on the pull-up jumper, right? D'Angelo Russell taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
And Walker kicks to Stewart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
No
foul.
question, he got bumped on that shot.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so Stewart nails both of them. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Silva, the pass to Trent. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Pistons leading by 19. Outside, Walker, down low. Looking for Young, he gets it there. Tipped away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. And you look at Duran, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Barnes. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The dish to Young. Walker with his screen for Young. Over Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gaines. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Russell. Pass to Koloko. Now here's Trent. Barnes outside. Back to Trent. Russell from long range. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Young left side. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Orlando Magic.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Stewart misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
There's the pass to Pirtle. To the middle. Anunoby in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stewart with the screen on Russell. Walker. Pass to Stewart. Hurdle with the double team. Stewart kicks it to Gaines. Good on the three-point shot. Gaines has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Russell feeling it out a bit. The feed now to Pirtle. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Stewart with the screen on Russell. Here's Walker. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Young, a screen on Russell. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Walker.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Russell with it. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis. Pass to Anunoby from deep three-point territory. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stewart against Barnes. Stewart misses. Outside Russell. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so is Detroit closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You look at the Pistons, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? How fast.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Pistons.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
But yet not mincing words at all. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Walker out there with Young. Then there's Easy Breezy, and it's the closer. And it's Duran in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. On defense, Detroit. Here's Russell with the 3. Again, Russell missing. Stewart against Barnes. Stewart with the screen on Russell. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Barnes grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Over Stewart. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now here's Walker. Young, a screen on Russell. And Walker kicks to Young. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 19. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Walker. And Barnes gets double-teamed. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Walker against Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That one is no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Here's Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Raptors trail by 20. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Russell. To the paint. Barnes finds Trent. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Four on the clock. Blocked again.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Barnes up top, defended by Young. Young against Barnes. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Detroit leading by 20. Young, a screen on Russell. Walker with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Duren slams it in.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Trent against Young. Now, here's Trent. Defense is right there. Good defensive work there by Young. And Poeltl sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Young. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pistons leading by 19. Walker with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Poeltl sends it back. Anunoby passes to Russell. Back to Anunoby. From deep. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Russell's got 16.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Walker goes in. Poeltl with the steal. On the wing, Anunoby. No scoring in this one.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Vincent's checked in for Walker.
And checking out the numbers for the closer. Great showing for him last season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Russell dishes to Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 12 points for him.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Crosses over. Trent can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons leading by 14. Benson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Stewart. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Trent with the wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. Trent's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Russell. And here's Young from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Russell. And the pass to Anunoby. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Vincent misses. A different look here for Detroit. Big Dog, he's checked in for the closer, and Walker's subbed in for Young. And the Raptors also making a change. Armstrong's checked in. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Vincent. There's the triple, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 5.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Walker against Anunoby. Walker the pass to Duran. And it's in there. He's got 10.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we've been seeing from Easy Breezy.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Checked in for Armstrong. Here's Pirtle. He's got 12. Anunoby finds Pirtle. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the Pistons making a change here. Udo's checked in. Trent hits them both. Now Walker, 15 points in the game. And he drives in. Udo inside, covered by Martin. Walker's shot is off. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Vincent's got 8 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Anunoby kicks to Martin. Barnes outside. Oh, good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Here's Trent. He's got 21. Passes to Pirtle. Now here's Trent. Defended by Vincent. Floats one up. Another shot. Here's Durant. And Durant spins it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Lights checked in for Toronto. Armstrong comes in for OG Anunoby. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Barnes nails the baby hook. Barnes has got 15. Pistons leading by 7. Walker with it. 17 points in the game. No good on that one. Great D that time from Martin.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
A shot by Knight, no good. Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Walker in the post. He's against Martin. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Young. Up and in on the layup. 12 points for him.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Martin, the pass tonight, stolen by Walker. Inside, here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Detroit. And so Young nails them both. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Outside Martin. And there's the pass to Windler. To the paint. It's intercepted. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Martin, the pass to Windler. Back to Martin. From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Martin's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Young. Pass to Gaines. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead. They lead by 12. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pistons leading by 12, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Also, Gary Trent out there. And it's Silva in at the 4. Gaines gets the bucket.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Russell from long range. And Blackman pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Young finds Vincent. To the middle and stolen by Russell.
First personal foul. First team foul.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Raptors trail by 14. Passes it to Russell. They set the pick. From outside the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Vincent. Trent against Young. Down low. A shot by Udo, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Here's Armstrong. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Pass to Udo. Launches it. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Armstrong passes to Silva. Over to the wing. Here's Koloko. Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. Detroit with the rebound. Blackman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gaines dishes to Young. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shoots a fader. Gaines, no luck. Raptors trail by 8. Russell kicks to Trent. Here's Koloko. Armstrong passes to Trent. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Young, a screen on Russell. Young outside. They could use a bucket. And he sinks the layup. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Trent. Drops in the layup for 2. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Now, here is Russell. Defended by Vincent. Russell passes to Silva. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
First personal foul.
A free throw drops for Vincent. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors trail by 9. Trent passes to Brissett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't get the first one. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes comes in for Gary Trent.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Stewart a screen into the lane. Phillips the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Poeltl kicks to Anunoby. Here's Brissett. Outside Russell. Shoots from 12. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now Vincent Now the pass to Stewart. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors trail by 10. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. And he drops it in from the low post. Pirtle's got 19 points.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Stewart with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Cooks. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now, here is Russell. Guarded closer. This is a 2%. And here is Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. Puts the move on. The kick out to Barnes. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
For the Pistons, the closer comes in for Big Dog, and Walker's subbed in for Vincent. The Raptors also changing it up. Coloco's checked in, and Martin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Barnes against Stewart. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Barnes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Pirtle sends it back. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Martin fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dishes it to Gaines. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Toronto calls timeout. And the Pistons making a change here. Young's checked in. Fred's checked in for the Raptors. Russell comes in for Martin. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Walker the pass to Young. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Here's Gaines. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 7. Russell from long range. Detroit with the rebound. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Stewart. Here is Gaines. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gaines has got 26.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. To the inside. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Russell from long range. And here's the fast break. They're leading the way to the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 9 points. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Raptors moving the ball around. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young, a screen on Russell. There's the pass to Young. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Trent. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. That's now 32 points for Easy Breezy.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Walker's shot is off. Raptors trail by 13. Anunoby kicks to Russell. Fertile with a screen on Walker. He lobs it up, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Walker. Here he goes, and Walker throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. The Raptors shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Trent. Feeds it to Pirtle. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Back to Walker. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 23.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 17. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Easy Breezy.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 1:44 left in the fourth. Wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Walker against Russell. And Walker kicks to Young. On the wing, Walker. Stewart, a screen for Walker. 6 to shoot. They double him with Russell, and stolen by Barnes.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Walker.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
From deep, Trent. Rebound by the Pistons. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. pass to Stewart. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. 34 points for Easy Breezy.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Albee, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Easy Breezy.